I'm doing a commander deck tech for every deck color combo you can have, and I'm currently doing blue-black. If you want another color, please put it in the comments. The ones I haven't and the ones I've done so far are in the playlist. We're doing Eloise. Eloise is a blue-black commander that does a lot of different things, but specifically the main things are that she lets you investigate every time a creature dies, and then whenever you sacrifice a token, you can surveil one, which lets you do a lot of self-mill shenanigans, a lot of artifact shenanigans, and a lot of token shenanigans. And the first thing we're going to talk about is those tokens. We have two different classes of token makers. We have artifact token makers, which you see here, and we have creature token makers here. The creature token makers are really good because they're able to be a win condition and able to get really powerful things into play and are able to do some shenanigans with stuff that gets really dangerous, like Tombstone Stairwell. But then when it really comes down to it is the artifact tokens and stuff like Melodic Summoning makes creatures, but really Academy Manufacturers, they all start in the deck, and I'll get into that in a second. But you also get really powerful stuff like Tomio's Journal as a tutor, Secrets of the Key, Pitless Plunderer, which is just like insanely powerful, and Marionette Master is one of the main win conditions. What are we doing all these tokens? We're going to sacrifice them. We have a few different types of sack outlets. We got creature sack outlets, we got artifact outlets, and we got things that do both. The creature ones, you really want to lean into stuff that lets you deal self-mill or make some more of those artifact tokens or just let you draw cards. For the artifact ones, key ones, self-mills yourself, helps make mana, helps make big creatures, and then Time Thief, which just like is one of your main win conditions by making infinite turns. Or you have a few of the ones that can do both. Defiant Salvager is actually one of the few cards that has an unlimited sack for both artifacts and creatures in these colors. And then you get Trading Post and Fan the Broker, which both let you do a bunch of different stuff, including sacrifice both permanent types, as well as rebuying stuff with Trading Post, which is really important. Now with Eloise's ability, all of the sacrificing of tokens gets us some sweet surveil triggers, and we're going to do with it. Well, we're going to do stuff out of the graveyard. First, you have the category of stuff that goes in the graveyard from Vengeful Feral and Wonder that just power yourself up. Dread Return lets you flashback and reanimate a thing, and then Oval Chase, Daredevil, and Cauldron Familiar, which each combo with Witch's Oven and Underworld Cookbook. Respectfully, we have some artifact buy stuff just in case something gets blown up. We have spell rebuys, Lier being a really powerful all-star here, and we have a bunch of different reanimate effects that let you just rebuy creatures once they're in the graveyard. Now, beyond Eloise, we have a few different ways to self-mill, from Brain Freeze to Enhanced Surveil and Phoenix that all let you win with a few different win conditions. So how does the deck win? Well, a big part of it is actually Academy Manufacturer. It lets you take any clue, food, or treasure token you make and make 3 tokens instead. Especially when you clone it, it starts making insane amounts of tokens. Time Seed being one of the best ways, and some of the best ways to make those tokens, from Pitless Plunderer to Underworld Cookbook and everything in between. Once you have all those tokens, you can start sacrificing them to drain people with a few different options, or just have a giant weapon that you attack people with, or mill yourself, eventually winning the game. Or you can use that token army to generate tons of mana with Urza, Inspiring Sanctuary, or Tezzeret Master Seeker, which is a win condition on its own. But once you get Wonder into play, you can also make all of those X spells that make giant amounts of tokens just go all of the way. Just so many flying zombies. Now, how are you finding all of these combo pieces? Tutors and card draw. Some of the best tutors and card draw obviously are in these colors, and there's a bunch of really cool options that you can play with. Quick shout out to Junk Wander in this deck. The key to this deck is that Academy Manufacturer actually breaks just how many tokens you're making, and you can use stuff like Inspiring Sanctuary or Tezzeret and Urza, just make so much mana and then go infinite.